story starts on patrol in Helmand Province. Colonel Luke Gibson and his 2 sons serve with the Scottish Regiment, but while one faces the dangers of Afghanistan, the other goes off the rails and takes heroin. Street dance and music are used to bring the tale based on the prodigal son to life.
We wanted to have a modern setting, and the most important thing was that it had at the centre of it a community which was believable in terms of being really important, that it was difficult to leave and equally difficult to come back into, particularly if you kind of insulted it and very publicly turned your back on it. And we came up with the idea of using the British Army.
Great emphasis has been placed on making sure the military elements of the show are believable.
Troop will move to the left in 3s. Left! Turn!
So Brendan Riding, who served with the Royal Military Police, has been brought in to help stage the military scenes. He's also on hand for general advice on everything military, from uniforms to marching. And today he's given the actors a little taste of army life.
Stop moving your head, it's not going to fall off, is it?
I spent 10 years in the army, taught in depots and in phase 3, and then as trained as an actor, I can actually bring both worlds together. So with the performers, I teach them the actual physical skills, what they need to do, but give them the awareness why they're doing it. And ultimately, they combine together and it looks effective and correct on stage.
Stop pursing your lips, because over 80% of communication is through body language. And you're pursing your lips, it looks like you're trying to pucker up and plant me one in the face. Stop laughing, it's not funny.
My character in the show doesn't actually do any of the army stuff, so I don't get to do it very often. But they thought today they'd get me involved. So I'd never been in that situation before, and it's so intimidating. I have so much respect for people that do that on a daily basis. But it's scary, but it's amazing to be able to have that discipline, because you do feel like such a team. It was a lot of fun.
Turn!
The army ethos, which is something that Brendan was drilling into us from day one. It's amazing actually how similar that is to the rehearsal room and to the actor's life as well. You know, you can go on stage and think about yourself, but you ain't going to have a good performance, because at the end of the day it's a team effort, and it's what the whole team do out there, just as it would be out in the field, you know.
There's now just a week to go until opening night, 3 weeks into rehearsals, and it's thought the actors have all taken on those fine military details that it's hoped will help bring this production to life. West End star Simon Bowman leads the cast as Colonel Luke Gibson. He has a hugely successful career behind him, having played the lead in iconic shows like Phantom of the Opera, Les Miserables and Miss Saigon.
I'm pretty kind of choosy in my parts, and this took me back to when I did Saigon. When I first did that, it was kind of, this is really new, and because original as well, and it's kind of the equivalent to today what Saigon was going back then. It's like this hasn't been done before.
We will run, we've just begun tonight.
The show runs from the 30th of August until the 14th of September at the Belgrade Theatre. Claire Sadler, Forces News, Coventry.